Well, we've got some breaking news here as we're tracking existing home sales, and it looks like July existing home sales, they fell 2.2% for this most recent reading here. We had a pretty fleshed out conversation earlier in the show just about what the market is and the environment for home sales and where particularly buyers that are out there are just looking for any inventory to come online. And that's where we're hitting a supply issue, as was explained to us by Cole Smead, CEO of Smead Capital Management earlier.
Yeah, so this decline here that we are seeing in existing homes, I mean, people don't want to move out of their homes because they don't want to pay those highest interest rates. So that obviously is an issue here. Looking at some of the other stats that we're seeing on an unadjusted basis, the drop in sales was more than 18% year over year here, as we have these mortgage rates that are above 7%. So if you are going to put your house on the market and move into something new, you're going to be paying much, much higher interest rates, chances are.
Yeah, and I think looking across the spending propensity right now for anyone who's looking to get into a home, new or existing, you're kind of comparing, okay, what exactly in an area of the country am I going to be getting? What's that delivery look like if you're in that new home mind frame? But for the existing side, just as you were mentioning, if anyone who is, and for a lot of the existing home sales that we had seen even going into or mid-pandemic where financing was ripe for the taking and people were looking about how we could purchase an existing home, perhaps Airbnb that out, create an additional investment opportunity. Now you've also got to monitor what the actual spending or experience spending environment looks like too. And if less people are moving towards renting an Airbnb versus going into a hotel and whatnot. So that makes even the investment realm a little bit more shaken if people were looking at purchasing an existing home right now. So continuing to look through the wires here to see what more we could take out of this.
So a couple of interesting stats here before we leave you. Number of homes for sale rose month over month to 1.11 million, but that was the smallest inventory of homes for sale for any July, specifically going back to 1999. So that just gives you an idea of the tightness of the inventory here.